All right, everybody. Matt Williams Golf. Day one of the Masters. I can't say that day one of the Masters is in the book because not everybody finished their first round yet. But what I wanted to do was an update of how the Masters is going and track my picks, my 6 picks for the Masters, and see how they were doing. I wanted to take this pretty lightly. This is going to be pretty unprofessional. So if if you didn't already know, first of all, it's a cold, windy November day here in Oregon. And I already went out and played a round of golf, which is why I've got my sleeves on. I already took my outer layer on. It was cold today. I already played a round of golf. And then after that round of golf, I went into the clubhouse, had a little bit of food, but I started drinking. So, there's already a little alcohol. Unlike some of the amazing YouTubers who I highly admire, who don't ever mix YouTubing with some of their drinking, even though we know and they acknowledge that they drink a little bit. They don't ever mix the two. I mix a little bit. So I've primarily been with vodka tonight, but right now what I have is Erath Vineyard 2014 Pinot Noir. This is a really great bottle of wine. I'm going to open it up right now. Before I talk to you about how day one of the Masters is gone and how my picks are doing, I'm just going to go ahead and open this thing. I have not opened it yet. I don't even know if you can see me right now. All right. Last thing I want. Oh, yeah. All right. If that had been a bad opening during a YouTube video, that would have been embarrassing. All right. So I've got the cork off. This Erath Pinot Noir 2014. If you don't know your wines, Oregon is the new Pinot Noir. We're the new France. We are wine country, and we love our Pinot Noir. We think we're one of the best areas of the country for Pinot Noir. I don't even need to let it breathe or anything like that. I don't need to pour it through an aerator. All right. Cheers. That is really good. That is really good. All right. So as you'll recall from the last video that I did, I had 6 blocks and I had to choose one player from each block. So I wanted to do a Masters update to see how my 6 players were doing. So in block 1 was Dustin Johnson, Webb Simpson. You know, I don't think I should say all the names because I've had enough to drink today that I'll probably slur a couple of them. But needless to say, in block 1, as you look at it right now, my pick was Jon Rahm. Well, let's look over to the Masters leaderboard. And Jon Rahm is -3, and he got his full round in today. I won't lie. I know we all know that the leader is Paul Casey at -7. First of all, I'll show you in a later block how I almost chose Paul Casey. He was certainly in the running for me. But for my first block of Jon Rahm, in fact, let's just take a look. Jon Rahm. So Xander Schauffele, DJ, JT, not all these guys is, oh my goodness. Justin Thomas didn't even finish. He was through 10 holes and he was -5. All right, well, Justin Thomas, you had a great first day. But I will say this. Jon Rahm, -3. I feel good about that first pick. He had a decent first day. He was a little erratic at times. He had to scramble it a couple times. As I recall, and I don't have all the scorecards in front of me, but I believe he gave at least one, if not a couple of holes up. But by and large, Jon Rahm sitting at -3. In block 1, I feel good about that, even though JT is there at -5. Xander Schauffele is there at -5. I will tell you this. In my defense, in block 1, and if you watched the previous video, I said this. I almost went with Xander Schauffele. I said that in the previous video. I almost went with Xander Schauffele instead of Jon Rahm in block 1. Yeah. But I still feel pretty good. It's day 1. There's so much that can happen over the next several days. Let's see what happens. Now, in block 2, Tony Finau, Justin Rose, Paul Casey. I'll let you look through all the names. In my defense, now I said Tiger Woods in block 2. All right. Tiger Woods is tied for 5th at 4 under. I'm looking really, really good there. Now, one other guy that is also tied for 5th at 4 under was Hideki Matsuyama. If you watched the previous video, I was really close to picking Hideki Matsuyama. I even said that I think he's going to probably make a run. But I chose Tiger because it was an emotional pick. I even said that on the video. Tiger was an emotional pick for me, and aside from being an emotional pick, I really did think Tiger was going to show up. I know where he's currently ranked in the world rankings. I know all of his statistics. I get it. But there's just something about Tiger in the Augusta National. There's just something about Tiger understanding that golf course, playing that golf course well, showing up in the biggest moments. And so I feel good about Tiger in my block 2 pick. All right, let's look at block 3. Now, block 3, yeah, there was a lot of names in here. Kevin Kisner, Jason Day, Ricky Fowler. A lot of names in here, but if you watched the previous video, my pick for block 3 was Lee Westwood. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. And, oh, look at that. Oh, baby, Lee Westwood, this is for you. That's so good. So Lee Westwood at 4 under. Now, in fact, he even dropped a stroke. He was at 5 under at one point. So I'm feeling really good about my Lee Westwood pick. I really hope that he can carry this momentum into the rest of the weekend. It's only going to get more and more challenging as the weekend goes on. But I really hope Westwood can hold on to what he's doing right now. Now, when I did my 6 picks, one player from each block, when I did my player from block 3, which was Lee Westwood, from my local club and some of the players and the guys I know, they gave me so much crap because there's some incredible names. What were some of the names in block 3? Yeah, Jason Day. Holy crap. Ricky Fowler. Charles Howell III, Charles Schwartzel, Kevin Na, Kevin Kisner. Kevin Kisner had I think as I recall, a good day. So I got a lot of looks from a lot of people when I said, no, Lee Westwood, this is his Masters. He's going to do really good. He's off to a really good start. I sure as freak hope that he can continue that trend. I feel really good about, so far, my first 3 picks. Jon Rahm, Tiger Woods, Lee Westwood, looking really good. Now, let's look at block 4. Block 4, you get into a wider variety of names now. Phyllis, Poulter, Bubba, Cabrera Bello, he had a good day, as I recall. I'll look at the leaderboard in a second. Brandt Snedeker, Francesco. How can you go against Francesco? But if you looked at my last video, then you know I picked Zach Johnson. Let's find Zach Johnson on this. Zach Johnson. Where are you, Zach? Well, this is going great. Zach, where are you? There's Dustin Johnson. That's not the Johnson I'm looking for. Zach. Zach, where are you? Zach? Oh, crap. Wait a minute. I just got to the end of the leaderboard. Hold on. Great video I'm doing right here. Oh! Oh, no. Zach Johnson is even par. Well, now hold on. He's only played 9 holes. Oh, gosh. Which means he's got to start and finish his first round on day 2. And then he won't get a big break before he starts round 2. Oh, no. So right now, he's tied for 51st at even par. And the projected cut line, as I recall, is at 45th. If the cut line were today, Zach Johnson wouldn't make the cut. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Zach. I'm hoping for a huge, amazing day 2 for you, brother. All right. Well, my Zach Johnson pick isn't looking so good. Block 5. Oh, folks, I've already looked at the leaderboard. I already know I'm in big trouble here. A lot of, if you looked at Block 5, there's not a lot of names on here. I will say this. Shout out to Larry Mize. Larry Mize was in Block 5, and I think on day 1 he finished 2 under. Wow. Larry Mize, shout out to you, my brother. I think you finished at 2 under. But my guy, Corey Connors, I'm afraid to, oh God. All right. Okay. Well, Corey Connors, my Canadian guy that I went with, he's at +2, and he did get 18 holes in. And, he's tied for 72nd, which is below the projected cut line, which means my dude Corey Connors needs to have a big day tomorrow. Ay, chimama. That's looking scary. All right, now let's look at Block 6. Now, as you recall in Block 6 was all the first-timers, meaning the guys that were playing in their very first Masters. Some massive names headlining this. There's some amazing young golfers right now. Colin Morikawa was probably the sexiest pick, followed by Matthew Wolff. If you remember from my previous video, I went with Cam Champ. All right, let's look at where Cam Champ is. I think he had a decent day. Come on, where are you, Cam? All right. Ooh. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. So the good news is Cam Champ is sitting at 2 under par. So he's tied for 21st. He's certainly in the cut line, and he's at 2 under par, which definitely puts him in the hunt. That's great. The bad news is he only got through 9 holes on day 1, which means he's going to have to play the first 9 from the first round, and then he's probably going to have to immediately tee off. I don't know how this is all going to work out on day 2, but he's going to have to play a lot of golf on day 2. My bro, Cam Champ, I'll tell you this is the beauty of being young. You've got the stamina, my dude. You have the stamina, Cam Champ. Just keep playing how you're playing. Keep it up, brother. I love how you're looking at 2 under. My dude, Cam Champ, is looking good. Now, if you compare him to some of the other first-timers, Matt Wolff. Yikes. Matt Wolff got through 11 holes on day 1, and he's 4 under. So he's formidable. And trust me, folks, I was tempted to go with Matt Wolff. I just didn't want to go with the same pick that all the other guys were going with. But Matt Wolff, as expected, is doing really well. Let's see if he can continue. What about Colin Morikawa? Where is he? Oh, boy. Colin, where are you? Uh-oh. Colin, where are you? Okay. Scrolling through the leaderboard, I didn't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's even par. with Rory and Zach Johnson and Francesco. Well, all right. He only finished 10 holes. He's even par. Okay. I won't lie. Jazz and a few others did really well today. There's a number of first timers here that have done really, really well. CT Pond, God, 2 under. CT Pond, whatever. So a lot of the first timers are showing up and doing well. Matthew Wolff is the headliner, it appears, at this point. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm feeling really good about my picks. So again, Block 1, Jon Rahm, feeling good about that. Block 2, Tiger Woods, feeling good about that. Block 3, Lee Westwood, feeling really good about that. Block 4, Zach Johnson. Zach has some work to do. I'm a little worried. Block 5, I'm totally screwed. Corey Connors. Brother, I hope you have a big day tomorrow. And block 6, out of my first timers, Cam Champ, feeling pretty good about that. So at least 4 out of my 6 picks, out of the 6 blocks, feeling really good. All right, everybody, that's how my picks are doing. How are your picks doing? Who are you following? Tell me right now, after day 1, who's your pick? Put in the comment section right after you smash a like to this video, after you have already subscribed to my channel. In the comments section, I'm slurring everything. In the comments, all right, cheers. In the comments section, comment who your picks would be. Even if you adjusted them after day 1, who are your picks to win? Who are your 6 picks out of the blocks if you look at my blocks? I'd love to know your feedback on how you think the Masters is going. And until day 2, everybody, don't worry. For tomorrow's video, I'm not playing golf. So, yeah. In the meantime, cheers, everybody. Here's the day 2.